Today I have another requested video, and that is to explain some Disney dining plans. Disney has 3 dining plans and there's quite a bit of information, so let's go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to go over a couple of terms or phrases that you might need to know if you haven't watched my applicable previous video on this topic. So first is quick service, and quick service and counter service are interchanged. This is Disney's term for fast food, I guess you could say, for lack of a better word. It's basically you're ordering ahead of time. You're not ordering as you're sitting down at the table. You're ordering either at a counter or, like at Be Our Guest, you can order at a kiosk, but then you sit down, you either bring your food directly to your table or you sit at your table and they deliver it to you, but you're not ordering at the table. And then table service is their term for a sit-down restaurant. And it's typically what you'd expect. You sit down on the table, order, and then they bring your food. Depending on what you get, obviously, table service is typically more expensive than quick service. So those are the 2 different types of restaurants. They also have like dinner shows in addition, and I will get into that in a bit as well. Now, restaurants are typically either quick service or table service. The exception to that rule would be Our Guest restaurant. And now for breakfast and lunch, they are considered quick service. And then for dinner, they are table service. And usually you can only make reservations for table service meals. Again, Be Our Guest is the exception. And you can make reservations for lunch and or dinner. And that is very strongly recommended because it is very new and very popular. So there are 3 main dining plans. The first one is the quick service dining plan. And this one, I have my little cheat sheet here. This one costs $41.99 for adults and $16.03 per children. And children are ages 3 to 9. Once you reach age 10, then that bumps you up into the adult category. So the quick service dining plan includes 2 quick service meals and 1 snack per person per night of your stay, not per day. And this is the same for all 3 dining plans. It's per night of your stay. So if you are, say you're staying for 5 days and you get the quick service dining plan, you would be given 10 quick service meals and 5 snacks per person per night of your stay. I'm sorry, per person per stay. You are given them all at once, and you can use them however you want. So you have or whenever you want. You don't have to use your 2 quick service meals per day. If you want to use them all at once, you can. If you want to bank them and use them at the end, that's totally fine. But you get 2 meals and 1 snack per person per night. The next dining plan is the plus dining, and this is $60.64 for adults, and kids, again, ages 3 to 9, is $19.23. And the plus dining includes 1 quick service meal, 1 table service meal, and 1 snack per person per night of your stay. And then the last dining plan, the deluxe dining plan, is definitely more expensive. You might have noticed the difference in price between quick service and plus dining is about $20 difference for adults, and these are the costs per night for adults, and then about $3 difference for kids. Now, the deluxe dining plan is $109.53 per adult, again, per night, and the kids are $29.86, age 3 to 9. So this one is about $50 more than the plus dining for adults and $10 more than the plus dining for kids. However, this one you get 3 meals per day rather than just the 2 meals, and they are of your choice. You could have 3 table service meals if you wanted. It doesn't have to be 1 quick service, 1 table service. And then you also get 2 snacks. So 3 meals of your choice and 2 snacks per person per night of your stay. In addition, each person also gets a resort refillable mug. These are ours from our last trip. They have several different colors. You can each pick a color. And these cups have, it says Disney Parks Rapid Refill on them. They have a chip in them. And you can use them at the soda fountains in the resort. and it's pretty much unlimited for reasonable people. There are so many minutes in between refills, which is what the chip does. It'll tell you, oh, you have so many minutes, and it tells you when you fill it up how many minutes you have until you can fill it up again. But it's a pretty short amount of time. But yeah, you can use these for your entire stay and more or less have unlimited drinks. Okay, so that covers the restaurants, the quick service and table service restaurants, and it covers the refillable resort mugs. In addition, you have snacks, and there are snacks located all throughout Disney World. They have a little symbol that they put next to snacks if it's like a food vendor, like a cart in, say, Epcot or something like that. They have on their menu, they will have a little icon indicating that can be used as a snack from the Disney dining plan, and I'll try to insert a picture here or something so you can see what that symbol looks like. It has like four squares on it, but you can use these snacks you can use a snack credit for many different things. Some places it'll be a bottle of water, popcorn, chips, Mickey ice cream bar, and you can use that in the parks or at your resort. Sometimes if there is a gift shop that has like little bags of chips or snacks like that, you can use that for your snack as well. In addition, when we were in Disney World in November for the Food and Wine Festival, we were able to use our snack credits for foods that were located around World Showcase. Now they have, if you're not familiar, they set up many additional countries. In addition to the permanent countries, they have smaller temporary countries like Greece. And we were able to go there, and their portions, it's not like a full meal, they have smaller portions. You're able to use your snack credit for those and try a portion of what would be a meal. So that was really, it was really nice. We knew that going in, so we saved our snack credits for that purpose. And we ate many different things from all over World Showcase, and it kind of turned into a meal. So that was pretty cool. I'm glad I knew that in advance. Okay, so that covers your restaurants, your snacks, your mugs. And I have a couple more things that I want to mention. So I mentioned dinner shows before. There are a couple of dinner shows. They have like the Hoop-de-Doo Review, the Mickey's Backyard Barbecue, the Spirit of Aloha show at Disney's Polynesian Village. And these shows, because you have dinner and a show, often require 2 table service credits. So you're not just using 1, you're using 2. And I think it's pretty clear on the Disney website for when you're making your dining reservations for when you have to use more than 1 dining credit. But just keep that in the back of your mind. In addition, Cinderella's Royal Table requires 2 table service credits as well. Okay, so the Disney dining plan, you can add it right at the time of booking, or you can add it later to a degree. So if you are more than 16 days before the start of your vacation, you can go ahead and add any of the dining plans and you will not incur a fee. If it's somewhere between 5 and 15 days before the start of your trip, you can add a dining plan, but you get a $15 fee. And then if it's between 0 and 4 days before the start of your trip, you can no longer add the Disney dining plan. When you are paying for your meals, be it at quick service or table service, the cast members are very, very knowledgeable as far as what is included. I've not had anything table service that was not included. The only thing I can think of off the top of my head that would not be included would be alcohol. If they have something, it's written out very, very clearly. I should also mention that there are some of the I should also mention that Victoria and Albert's, which is a very fancy, very expensive restaurant at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort, you cannot use the dining plan for that restaurant. Regardless of which dining plan of these 3 that you have, you are not able to use your table service credits there. So you go up to pay for your meal, you touch your magic band to the little Mickey head that's by the register, and it automatically takes a meal off of your plan, and then you get a printout of receipt telling you how many meals you have left. Now for a table service, they don't have, if you're paying at the table, you don't have a register. The waiter will come around with a little handheld device, and they will tap that to your magic band right at the table, and then it will take your meal off. Okay, so these are the 3 main dining plans at Disney World. They also have the premium dining plan and the platinum dining plan. I'm not going to go into that here because those are much more expensive and they're not very commonly used. These are the more commonly used dining plans by far, and of these, I would say in my experience, the plus dining is what people typically book. So that's why I just went over this. As you can see, it's quite a bit of information. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know down below, and I'll try and answer them if I can, or see if I can get the answer from somebody else. And thanks for watching, and I hope you found this helpful. Bye, you guys.